EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to one of the great cities of the world, London, England. Coming up, another installment of the NFL International Series, and it should be a great one, as it'll be the New England Patriots taking on the Cardinals of London.
NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Benson.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That's a good way to start the drive, 17 yards and a first down.
And the Cardinals, first down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Another run here with Benson. And some good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line. It's a gain of 11 and a Cardinal first down.
Absolutely no trouble moving the ball on the ground on the first two plays from scrimmage.
Absolutely. You know what I really like? Same guy carrying the ball on both plays, and what drives me crazy is when a back has a nice run, he taps his helmet to go out of the game. I would want the ball again and again.
And he will take this one in for a touchdown. A great effort there. His third touchdown now on the year.
And the Cardinals march right down the field in 3 plays to claim the early advantage.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that makes the score 7-0.
Patriots nothing.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders.
Up across the 25 and down at the 28.
Looking to put a drive together.
A carry here for Trevion Henderson.
A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
Well, this defense for the Cardinals very strong in that victory a week ago.
Yeah, what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
Got it here at the 29 on 2nd and 8. On play action, May. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. When you look at this defense,
they are number 2 in the NFL against the run right now, Charles.
They've established themselves pretty well throughout this season, but boy, what a competitive group of people. They do not like that ranking they have now because they think that they're better, and they're out to prove it again in this game.
And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
Against a team coming off a win just as your team did the previous week, you talked about being physical all game long. Sometimes being physical is just being on the spot and helping force the incompletion.
They'll try and throw for it with May.
Trying to lay one up deep. And that's caught inside the 35.
And he's going to be taken out of bounds, but not before he gets this all the way down to the 10. So not quite a first and goal. It's first and 10 from the 10. From the gun, it's made.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. From 10 yards out.
And the Patriots are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own.
He was on point throwing the ball right there. He had the big play to get him down close, and then he delivers a touchdown pass on first and goal.
And you mentioned the big play that got him down close. I think that big play left him reeling a little bit. They didn't recover from it. And you know, they always talk about having to have a short memory on defense after a big play against you. Looks like their memory was a little too long there.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
On the return, the Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They were winners the last time they took the field, which was 2 weeks ago. They had the open week last week, so this is a squad that should be really refreshed and ready to roll.
I would agree, because when you get that open week after a victory, it does wonders for everyone. Obviously, your body, get a chance to heal up, but your mind as well. You feel good about winning, so now you can get away from it for a few days, put down the playbook, turn off the film, just be you. Enjoy that time away, and then you come back ready to go.
He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2.
3rd and 2. Mills now. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to have a Cardinals first down as this defense unable to hold. It's a 7-yard gain there on 3rd and 2.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
The Cardinals at 1-8 now on the year, and they come in off the extended break from the bye.
And I think it was much needed as well, because you play 2.5 months. You know you're ready for some time off in order to get prepared for the home stretch. In fact, when they looked at the schedule to start the season, I think they liked where their open week fell.
A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. I think defensively you're okay with that. You're in the first quarter. He's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch. Now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
Ready? Panther 60, Panther 60.
Now a throw here out wide. He might be looking to throw this again.
And he's going to let it go deep. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted.
These two teams all tied after one. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Patriots in control of the football as they get set to start their drive with a 1st and 10. The Pats at the line, ready to go. But the good news for them, they got the football. The bad news, they have to go 99 yards here as they start this drive out on their own 1-yard line.
Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
They'll run with Henderson here to begin the drive. And he will forge his way forward only up to the 2-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
And this is why aggressive defense coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
This is 2nd and 8. They run once more with Henderson. And he's upended at the 6 as they double their room to maneuver on a pickup of 3.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run it and try and keep the defense honest.
I mean, or also just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down.
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
3rd and 4. Here's May. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
They had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10.
They'll throw with May. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
An incomplete pass on 2nd down. That muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10.
From the shotgun, May with it. He's got his target. That's complete.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. The 21 yards there as they convert on 3rd.
First down. A gain of 21 yards. First down, Patriots.
To the air, May. Now he'll tuck this and run.
Able to locate his running back open downfield. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Last play they went over 20 yards. This time they top 30.
Defensive talk 101. Don't let the quarterback out of the pocket, because when that happens, yeah, you may shrink the field with your defense, but it's so easy to lose someone on the backside. And he finds him and picks up a big gain.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown.
Jalen Noel
From 21 yards away.
And the Patriots go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points.
No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Nice little juke. And able to get this out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense.
Come on. Ready.
Throwing, Mills. To the right side, into the hands of Flowers.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Looking to throw is Mills. Throw caught by Flowers.
And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Mills to throw it.
46-yard line.
And this throw incomplete. The defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down.
Well, no one likes to see that drop, but I'll guarantee it's not going to stop his quarterback from going back to him anytime he has open space.
They tried to throw on second down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. They'll try to run for it with Benson. And he's going to run into a brick wall right in the middle of the field, and I don't think he got there.
No gain on the play.
Going for it. Here's Benson. And he will have the first down as he's brought down up near midfield. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. On first down, it's Benson. And he'll take it across the 50 and into New England territory. A gain of 3, second down.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on second down.
The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
Cowboy 80. Let's go.
And they'll try to throw here. Mills. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
They're putting together a drive here in the final minutes of the half, but the coverage has been tight all game long, and they certainly want to keep them off the scoreboard here.
Mills from the gun on third down. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Cardinals. A great play there with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Cardinals are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half.
Jason Sanders set to kick off.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. There he goes left side. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Touchdown, Patriots. I know a lot of special teams coaches, they just want to keep it away from him because that's what he can do.
And others have egos that their players can't keep up with. And they say, challenge him. Kick it to him. The way he runs as fast as he is, I wouldn't challenge him at all. I'd do everything possible to keep it away.
He is just a blur when he gets a full head of steam, and he got a full head of steam there. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is now 21-14. So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together and maybe get in the field goal range. Now the Cardinals going to call another timeout, their second, as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4.
Here we go. Set. 19. Panther 60. Panther 60. Ready.
Here's Mills. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Benson. The Cardinals forced to burn their 3rd and final timeout. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
70 range. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Mills. Now he's going to step up and run. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock.
Different pass rushes are designed for different things. Sometimes you want to keep the quarterback in the pocket. Sometimes you want him to flush. I don't know exactly how this one was designed, but they made sure they moved him to his right. He got out of the pocket. Unfortunately for him, he was hit as he tried to throw the ball, and that resulted in an incompletion.
And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
The very limited time left to get into field goal range before the half, and they tried to get it all on one throw right there.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
Let's go now. Cougar 19.
To throw, Mills. Now he'll tuck this and run. And it's caught inside the 30. Oh, he's going to be brought down there in the field of play. And the clock will run, no timeouts. They will not have the chance to bring out the field goal unit. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. As they say here in London, all to play for as we are back underway in the second half. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators, they sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? I'll guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach. We can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
At the Cardinals' 47-yard line.
To throw, it's May. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Now on 3rd down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the first.
And it's 3rd down.
From the shotgun, it's May. Throwing left sideline there, but it's incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
So now on comes the field goal unit, and wow, this is no ordinary try here. This will be spotted just shy of midfield, a 59-yard attempt. He had the distance, but it's no good. Wide to the right, and this will remain a 1-touchdown game.
And this is a commentary on today's kickers and just how good they are that a coach would think about running his guy out there to try a 59-yarder. Here it backfires on him, but as a kicker, you have to appreciate the confidence that they showed in you.
Rashawn Gary, the man to bring him down.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Here's 3rd and 6.
Panther 11, Panther 11.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Working out of the gun, Mills. Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. And the Pats are going to take possession here at their own 33. The CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus-yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
Henderson now on 1st and 10. And he stopped immediately there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
All run
corners count on their eyes to find the gaps and creases, to find open space. There's absolutely none on that one. Totally swallowed up on that play.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Throwing here is May. Now he's going to step up and run. Down the field, he's got Noel. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Jalen Noel. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Patriots have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Now the try here for the point after. He's got it as they double up the lead. This one's now 28-14. The kicking unit out for the Patriots as they send this one away. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 21.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. A give up the middle with Benson. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. 58 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 35.
They'll go again with Benson. And nothing much materializing there in the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Here's a 2nd down and 7 from the 37.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the shotgun, it's Mills.
A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense that's certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
79 Broncos.
Now Mills. And this pass broken up. But the contact well timed there. And now 4th down.
It's 4th down.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Go.
Mills to throw for it on 4th. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be ridden out of bounds all the way down at the 15-yard line. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10. They run over center with Benson.
And he's going to work this one down to about the 5.
So not quite a 1st and goal just yet as they come up now 2nd and inches. A handoff here to Benson. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
19.
1st down.
Ready.
Operating from the gun. Mills. Touchdown! A great effort there. His 3rd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Cardinals are able to get a score back in the final stages of this 3rd quarter. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And they're winning 7 now at 28-21.
after the touchdown. Ready to kick it away is Sanders.
And this one over the back line of the end zone, where they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. A carry by Henderson to start the drive. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. So both teams trade touchdowns, and the third as we're through 3/4 of play. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
Looking to throw. May. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
And this offense on 3rd down today, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd down and 12.
And this pass broken out. Well, the contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
Good clean play, no flags coming out of the pocket of the officials. Turns into an incompletion, and that should get them off the field with a 3 and out.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
They'll try and throw forward May.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Patriots come up empty on 4th down. Then the Cardinals will now take over with excellent field position.
Here we go. Start.
From the gun, here's Mills.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
Give him 16 yards there, and it's a Cardinals first down as well.
17-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go.
On the give, it's Benson.
And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
To the right side and caught by Dell.
And he gets into the end zone for the touchdown.
Take Dell.
His first touchdown on the year.
And the Cardinals are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this 4th quarter.
Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back.
And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. That one good for 33 and a first. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 right at the 40.
They'll go again with Henderson.
And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him.
Another first down there as this one goes for 25.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Again, it's Henderson. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12.
Logan Wilson that time there to bring him down.
Well, praise has to go to the guys on the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed them down on that run, can they continue to do so? Because they haven't had much success throughout this ball game.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports.
Here's a 2nd and 7. May going to give it to Henderson.
And he'll take this one inside the 10 down to the 8. Now, what's the thinking here? Because a touchdown would be nice, but you've ensured yourself a chance at 3 in the lead, so how worried are you about the 6?
You're not very worried about if you're confident in your kicker. And if you got a kicker who can put it through the post, you feel really good about trying to bleed that clock down. In an ideal scenario, your kicker puts it through the post as the clock hits zeros.
The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Here we go. This is 4th down.
He'll look to throw. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with the football. The Patriots come up empty on 4th down. And that will force a turnover on downs.
This is 1st and 10.
60. Let's go now. Ready.
Here's Mills. Able to find Jones.
It drives some people crazy to see their shirt throws underneath. They got to find a way to gash the defense downfield.
14-yard line.
Mills back to throw. Oh, look at this. It's intercepted. Picked off by Christian Gonzalez.
And he is going to bring this back inside the 20 to the 18-yard line.
And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And, Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They feel like they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them, and they took advantage of it there, got a nice interception, and set up their offense in great shape.
Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their 2nd, as the clock stops here with 46 seconds left to play.
All right, my man, this is now where it's risk-reward, because on defense, you've got to crowd the line of scrimmage, you've got to get in all the gaps, get up tight on everyone, and try and force the field goal attempt here. You can't let them break one big, but you know something, when you crowd the line of scrimmage, if they do pop one, it's going to go.
Yeah, I was going to say could take it to the house, but the magnitude of this possible upcoming field goal, every yard counts. The Cardinals forced to burn their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
A big play here. Crowd on their feet. 3rd and 4. Again, it's Henderson.
And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down.
We can't be totally sure that that was by design, but we do know that a lot of kickers like the ball in the right hash in order to kick the field goal.
So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. This to almost certainly win the football game. And we need overtime to decide this one after 4 quarters of play. We're all even. The extra session in a moment. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
And here in overtime, a quick reminder, the game no longer ends following an offensive touchdown on the opening drive. Both sides will have the chance to possess the ball unless there's a defensive touchdown. In that case, the game will end right there. So it's the Cardinals set to receive it. They'll look for a winning drive as we get this overtime period started. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And they get the ball first here in this overtime period. Remember, even if they score a touchdown, it's not over. There's always a chance to go and score a touchdown the other way, but they can certainly get a leg up with a solid drive here. We'll play only the one overtime here. If time runs out, it'll be a tie as they come up on second down.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8. 3rd and 8 situation. A tough spot here in overtime on the opening drive.
First throw of overtime, Mills.
Now they go screen. It's complete. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the first down at the 29. I know there may be temptation to go for it here in overtime, but you have to punt the football.
I like how emphatic you are about it because I know the tendency is, as a player, let's go get this thing. You're actually telling your coach, come on, coach, we can get it. We have that play call. And the head coach has to remember, that play call likely isn't there. Punt the ball away. Punt it away. Be smart.
Trust your defense.
Trust them.
4th down, Mills.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Cardinals unable to convert there on 4th down. And it'll be a turnover on downs.
On first down, it's Henderson to about the 26 here. We talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19.
At this point now, a field goal would win it. They are in range. We'll see how they approach things on first down.
And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Now Jones. And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line. And that carry probably not so much for yardage, just to get the spot that you want to kick the field goal.
And any yardage game here is really kind of gravy, and this just becomes what my old coach used to say. Get into position to be in position. And that's what they want, the right spot for their kicker to line up the field goal.
And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. Now a timeout called for by the offense. They'll be left with just one remaining here at OT.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Jones.
And he'll be well short of a first down as he stopped again right at the line of scrimmage. Now the timeout comes here in the waning seconds of this overtime as we could be set up at long last for a potential game winner. And he got it. The kick is good. In overtime, he's able to split the uprights. And it'll be a good time in the Back Bay tonight. The Patriots have won the football game.
Another one in the books for us, partner. Always great to be by your side. And both offenses, both defenses had some moments in this one, but I think you would agree these coaching staffs are also going to have some stuff to clean up on film.
Absolutely, partner. Let's face it, any game we get to watch from up here, it's going to be a blast. Do we want to get a real job? Absolutely not. Let's keep watching the NFL all season long.
So for New England, that's now 5 wins on the campaign as they get the job done here. And they'll get another road day next week as their opponents will be the Pittsburgh Steelers. Meanwhile, for the Londoners, add one more loss to the column. That drops them to a woeful 1-9 so far. And they'll try to get back on track next week as they head up to Orchard Park to take on the Buffalo Bills. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.